Hey guys, Anthony here. It's Tuesday, June 10th, 2025. My iPhone, I usually film with my iPhone. I'm using my webcam today. My iPhone, I'm having some trouble with the memory. I have to transfer some memory out, so I'm waiting for a piece to come in the mail so I could do that. My phone's not letting me record for any length of time. And so today I've been on my YouTube channel, Bibles and Barbells, and I posted or reposted some videos that I did back in 2013 and before one's regarding a dream that I had back at that time, and another one was a book that I was reading at that time, and an excerpt from that book regarding martial law that I thought was fitting to repost. And so I reposted both of those. And then with all that's going on in the news and the riots and what's going on in Los Angeles and what's being planned around the country, I think there's stuff going on in Texas today too. I haven't been paying too much attention, but I know there's some stuff going on. I posted a video back during the lockdowns of 2020, March 2020. Those of you that do not know, back at that time, my wife was getting some treatment, and the treatment had to be done in Washington, D.C. at a hospital there, and we were there for 7 weeks. Unknowns to us, when we arrived at the hotel where we originally were posted, was when the lockdowns hit. So one day we got to the hotel, and things were great. We checked in, we had the dogs with us, and our plan was to go back and forth for her treatment 5 days a week, weekends off, stay at that hotel, and that's how we were proposing or planning to do it. And then while we were at the hotel, I think the second day after we arrived, we woke up, the lockdowns hit, and I had to go out and procure whatever I could. The hotel we were staying at was in Virginia. It was across, on the same side of the hotel, there was a large food line, I think it was, and I was able to go there back and forth several times and purchase food and medicine and water and stuff for the dogs, etc. So I posted a clip from the hotel room that I did back then to show you guys, a lot of times stuff happens when you're away from home, away from your preps, away from home base, if you will, your safety net, etc. And so I thought that would be fitting to put up, looking at what the possibilities that might unfold in the days and weeks ahead with all the unrest that's going on in the country. And that's planned to go on in the country. And so I thought the dream applied to now. The martial law scenario, of course, there's always that chance based on what happens in the world or in the country. And with troops now on our streets and being used, I thought that people should start, thinking about different scenarios of possibilities that could happen. Because I am a firm believer that both sides of this coin are run by the same puppet masters, if you will. And a lot of people, get sucked into one side or the other. I do not do that anymore. I used to be on one side. But now I've taken a step back, and I don't get entangled in that. I stay strictly away from getting sucked into one side or the other. And so, based on what we're seeing and what I posted today, I think has relevance. So I thought I would make this video and just go out on there and let you know what I'm doing. And it's staying away from trouble zones, what I think could be trouble zones, large venues, traveling. If I can help not traveling any distance from home between now and a date future, I'm going to do that. And so I would advise you, if you are going to any large venues or plan to attend any of these planned protests or riots, they're planned. Both sides are dancing, and it's being orchestrated to push an agenda. You may not think so, it may not look that way, but they're pushing an agenda, and the political people on both sides of the aisle know about it, and they're going along with the said plans. So don't get sucked into their vacuum of sewage. It's just my advice to you. And so stay away from these venues if you can. If you have plans to attend, make sure you know where the exits are. You have an exit strategy, and you have a plan for if things go south, what you're going to do, because you may get caught in the middle of something that you're not ready for, or that you weren't planning on happening, and then, you know, all your stuff can go out the window very quick if that happens. And so I continue to keep the news on and just monitor stuff, and I'm fortunate to be able to be home close to most of my family that's here in the doggies are on alert. It's good to have dogs. They keep you on your toes, and they alert you to different things. That's my video right now. I'll be back with more. Stay ready, everybody. Take care. Anthony signing off.